And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the New York Mets. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Siggy here at Citi Field, and of course, known as a pitcher's park, but this ballpark's gotten a little smaller over the years as they've changed the dimensions.
It's a different ballpark. It plays differently, and these hitters are really feeding off of it. You give the pitcher a nice little lead, and we see those players getting comfortable and leading the team to victory.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now, and on the hill, a soft tossing lefty, just like you, Chris. Jose Quintana. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
All right, ready to get underway. DJ LeMahieu to start it off. And that's outside. And we're underway from Queens. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering is down low.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And the pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. And he deals. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Quintana, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a 4-seamer, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. The lefty to 1-0. And Judge spoils that one. And the pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now it's Juan Soto. That clips the zone. 0-1. The pitch. That misses, and that's ball 1. And he takes a strike. Line and a base hit into right. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Bases loaded, nobody out. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Fought off foul. Bases loaded, nobody out.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
On the ground right side, 4, 6,
Out.
3 double play. And the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On to the bottom of the first. Yankees 1, and the Mets coming to bat. And we're back. And towing the slab, Carlos Rodon.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Bottom of the first. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
The left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
The wind and the pitch.
Ball
That
1.
misses. Ball 1. The wind of the pitch. And there's the ball.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Swing and a pop-up. Rizzo moving under this one. Makes the grab, 1 down. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Jeff McNeil in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. 1 out, bases empty. And a foul ball. Hit in the air, right field. Soto gets under it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Shortstop.
Francisco Lindor to the plate now. Fans love him, but he's pretty popular with the players, too.
He certainly is, Boog. A player survey on MLB.com listed him as one of the friendliest infielders to chat with during a game. I'm sure he appreciates the recognition from his peers.
And the 1-0. That clips the corner. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 outs, base is empty. That one fouled off, 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Down in order go the Mets. Still behind by a count of 1-0. New inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres.
Quintana back to work. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. kicks and fires. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
The pitch. Right side, hard hit. McNeil gets it to first. And Gleyber Torres retired.
The left fielder,
Here's Alex Verdugo. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Fielding for the wall. Makes the catch in foul ground.
batting in, the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Nope, that's the ball.
First offering, and it just misses. There's a strike. And a pitch. Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Snap throw to first. Volpe back on a dive. Here's Jose Trevino. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
The batter, the third baseman.
So the batting order turns over. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. Up the middle, Lindor. On to first, and that will end the inning. Yanks strand a pair, but they're on top 1-0. Back here at Citi Field, we head to the bottom of the second, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
The pitch. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Rizzo makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Here's Starling Marte. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Rodon, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all. Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And that's off the inside edge. They're now 3-1. Fouled off down the right side. Rodon ready. Here it comes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Man at first with one gone, and now the DH, DJ Stewart.
Ball one, no
And a
strike.
pitch out, but nothing going on. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Rodon fires. Hit on the ground, might be two. Steps in the bag for one, and that's two. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We head on now to the top of the third. Yankees 1 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. First pitch just misses.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Alonso takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Juan Soto now.
Soto reached 500 walks faster than anyone in baseball history. This guy is a once-in-a-generation type player.
Just off the outside edge. Ball one. One down, base is empty. Bounce to the right. McNeil. In plenty of time to first. They get the out on Soto.
Now batting, designated hitter, Giancarlo.
Two outs, base is empty. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. So the Yanks go in order, but they lead it 1-0. As we go to the last of the third, here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. The line of the pitch. That one fouled off. Alvarez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 235 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. That's in there. Ball one there.
It's a good take.
And here it comes. And another ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Goes down looking.
Well, it's just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch, and probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
And next for the Mets, Brett Beatty. And there's a foul ball. And that one is inside ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
And now Bader up to the plate. That's in there. It's 0-1. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's down and in. A slider missed. Started after it. Tried to hold up. Now a look to first. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. As we go to the top of the 4th. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Quintana back to work. This ball's chopped to the ground. Rizzo out of the play.
Now the second baseman.
Here's Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1. Ouch, that one drilled him. And they get the out after the ricochet. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
2 outs, base is empty. Alex Verdugo stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch, and he just misses.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, no
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Pitch misses there. 3 balls, no strikes.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And that's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So digging in, Anthony Volpe. And he's already singled in this game. Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
He gets there with the slide, and that's a great play for the out. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead it 1-0. Here in Queens, bottom of the 4th, down the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Line to kick the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The lefty fires. And that one fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. And another ball.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Downstairs, and it misses. Ball 4.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the 3 points.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Fly to right his first time. The MO for him is contact. The guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
And they're at the knees. And now it's even 1-1. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Soto on the move, racing back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Struck out swinging his first time. Sliced hard but foul.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Caught him looking for the K. Here's Pete Alonso. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to first. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Two outs. Breaking ball inside. Going to count 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. 2-2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Verdugo gets under it. Corrals it. And that is that. Mets strand 1. And it remains 1-0. And we're back. Top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jose Trevino. Here comes a pitch. Fought off foul. Bounced up the middle. Sends it to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now third baseman, DJ LeMay.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses. Base is empty, 1 away. And we're at the top of the 5th. And another ball. That one missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And there's ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Judge, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that drops in for a strike.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Got it by him for the K.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Here's Juan Soto, 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. The Yanks lead 1, but they still lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning, Starling Marte up to hit.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Right through there for a strike. That one not close. And 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Now it's DJ Stewart. 0 for 1 so far.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And that's in for a strike. Not even close there. And the count 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Changed the
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of, because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Now the catcher up to hit, Francisco Alvarez. Struck out looking at his first at bat. And that one fouled off. Kicks and deals. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
All set for the top of the 6th. Now up as the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
Stanton.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
Inside
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Stanton, 34-year-old vet, and he's a former home run derby champ. Just missed.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, digging for two. The throw in. The throw is offline. He's got a leadoff double.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video, because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Stanton at second with nobody out. Good eye right there. Action in the pen down there. Jorge Lopez up and throwing. Smith getting cranked up as well. Man at second. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's going back. Back some more. And that one's gone. So he blasts one out the other way, and they add on. It's 3-0.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jose Quintana departs, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. Drew Smith taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning. All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
And down on strikes. And there's one away.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
Verdugo up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. One down, base is empty.
That's ball 2. 2-0.
Yankees up by 3, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one finds the zone, and the count is 2-2. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. And Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. Line to second. Snagged on the bounce. Whips it to first. And Verdugo is set down.
The bat, number 11, shortstop, Anthony.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Fastball for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And that is that. The two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the 6th inning. Now the third baseman, Brett Beatty. As the lefty gets to work. Just missed.
Well, these Mets just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And a curve misses outside.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
And a pitch.
We got a full count.
Hit in the air, left field. Verdugo makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Now the center fielder,
Harrison Bader up now for the Mets. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one is upstairs. And it's fouled away. The pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Nimmo stands in now and watches strike 1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And another ball. In the air out towards right center. Soto makes the catch.
Now that second baseman,
Jeff McNeil stands in. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Rodon picks to first. Bader dives back.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Ball 1, no
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. So one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over.
Bader runs. Pitch misses.
We got 2 balls.
Throw. Safe.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
And the pitch. That one's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of...
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Mets leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jorge Lopez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Jose Trevino stepping in now for the Yankees.
Number 39, Jose Trevino.
The pitch. Out towards right center field. Bader sizing it up. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one sliced foul. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Next pitch is in the dirt. Now 1-2. The other way. And he takes it himself for the out.
The batter, the center fielder, Aaron Judge.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Aaron Judge. 1 for 3.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-0.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And Judge takes a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And gone! He sends one out the opposite way, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. And that's outside. 1-0.
Starts him with a breaking ball, but that's a pitch he's really comfortable hitting. You can't rely on breaking stuff to be automatic out pitches against him.
And a foul ball. The 1-1. Way inside. Chases the changeup in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Frankie Lindor. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2
Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Victor Gonzalez getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Canely, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Rodon ready. The 0-2 on the way. And that just misses.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Kicks and fires. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it.
Now a diving stop at third. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
And next for the Mets, Starling Marte. Right through there for a strike. And that's in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Gathers and throws to first. Marte retired. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Mets go down quickly. They trail it here 4-0. So they turn things over to the righty, Shintaro Fujinami.
Shintaro Fujinami.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
The pitch. And ball 1. There's a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first out. So up next, Anthony Rizzo. Back in the 6th, he drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
That one ripped left field, back there. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
What an outstanding effort, going all the way back to the warning track and leaving his feet to bring that one in. It's so tough to jump on the run like that and time it perfectly, so that was awesome.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs and a strikeout. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Nimmo brings it in, and that is that. Back here in Queens, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the Mets DH, DJ Stewart. The wind and the pitch.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
The next offering misses. 2-1. And now the lefty. That one just misses. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. The pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. And the pitch. That one down the line. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
The catcher, number 4, Francisco Alvarez.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Carlos Rodon is done in this one, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. Tommy Kahnle takes over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. It's the slider in there for a strike. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. And that's in there at the knees.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And the righty deals. Rocketed out towards right center. And he makes the catch.
Now batting, center fielder, Harrison.
And at first, Harrison Bader up now for the Mets. First offering, and it just misses. Activity in the bullpen. Victor Gonzalez appears to be getting loose. The Yanks leading by 4 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's outside. Now 2-0. Right through there for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Righty delivers.
Ball 3.
Fastball for a strike. 3-2 now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Now fly ball to right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that ends the inning. Tidy work out of the Yankee bullpen there. Through 8 full. The Yankees 4 and the Mets nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Alex Verdugo.
Fujinami back. The wind and the pitch. That catches the top part of the zone, and we're underway. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and lifted into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Jeff McNeil stands in. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. That one the other way. Fair ball. Headed for the plate. The throw in. He'll score and the Mets take the lead. 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. That one's in there. That's strike one. Lindor, multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was born in Puerto Rico. This one smoked out to left. Verdugo makes the catch.
The first baseman.
Here's a Mets lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Pete Alonso, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
Line drive, base hit. McNeil around second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Runners on the corners with one gone. Here's Starling Marte. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. First and third, one down. And that one is lifted in the air. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. In to score is the runner from third. It's 2-0.
A couple of singles back to back. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's DJ Stewart. Gets the call. That's strike one. Two on, one out. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Waves at the defender for the strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
So first and second with two outs. Francisco Alvarez, the next to hit. Fastball for a strike. Alonso, the lead runner out at second. Marte at first, 2 out of the inning. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Hauls it in to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Mets 2 and the Yankees nothing. Back here in New York, and on the mound in this one, Jose Quintana. What do we have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. If he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out here. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
DJ LeMahieu, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Kicks and deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Here comes a pitch. Chop to the left side, and that chance handled. Sends it across the first. One gone, bottom half of the first. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Trailing by a couple of runs already, and I'm sure they'd like to erase that deficit quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to let this deficit get into your head and you're trying to just make up the difference with one swing and you really don't have the base runners on. You've got to contribute, keep the line moving, and all of a sudden you have a big inning, everything shifts, and you find yourself in the driver's seat.
Aaron Judge, the next to hit, takes outside. Wouldn't chase that time. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Out towards right center field. Marte moves under it. Makes the catch for the out. And there are 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Here's Juan Soto.
Soto reached 500 walks faster than anyone in baseball history. This guy is a once-in-a-generation type player.
And there's a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And the pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Yanks held in check. They trail things here 2-0. Back in the Bronx, stepping in, Brett Beatty.
Brett Beatty.
Rodon back to work. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Rodon, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Rodon ready. Here comes. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Verdugo sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting ninth, the center field.
And now Bader up to the plate.
Harrison.
You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Fastball for a strike. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. One down, base is empty. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
He was all over that one. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. And a foul ball. Late with the swing there.
Hogan, one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Got him. 2 away.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Mets strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back in New York, and here is Giancarlo Stanton.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
The pitch. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Right through there for a strike. The line to kick the pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. And down on strikes. And quickly 1 away in the second. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Foul ball. Quintana, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Next pitch is outside. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
Good eye in that spot. You look at what the elite pitchers do. They strike hitters out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. And now it's filled up.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every 5th day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the 7th inning or later.
And he walked him.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. That one inside, and it's 1-0. The pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. here it comes. Swung on, belted. Marte going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Alex Verdugo.
The left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
0-2 now. And that skips in the dirt. And a pitch. In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. 2 outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's to third. They take the force out, and that is the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail it here 2-0. Back for more from the Bronx. Here's Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
The lefty fires. On the corner for a strike. More numbers retired and more world championships than any other franchise. The impact the Yankees have had on baseball really second to none. And you come here to this yard and it's all on display. Good eye right there.
It's an organization for me when I was traded from the San Francisco Giants to the Yankees and put on those pinstripes for the first time. Not just me. You'll hear other guys say it. They feel like they put on a big league uniform for the first time, even though they had worn another big league uniform.
Here's Pete Alonso, and he's already singled in this game. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
In for a strike. It's 0-1. Let me put you on the spot. You played in Chicago. You talked about a little bit of time with the Yankees, but New York style pizza or Chicago style pizza?
Well, I've got to say New York pizza because I'm trying to cut the carbs. But no, honestly, you can't really go wrong in this city if you're getting pizza, whether it's 12 p.m. or it's 12 a.m.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Hard hit right side. Takes it himself, and the Mets go 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly. They're up 2-0. Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. The pitch.
No, that's low.
And he deals. Foul ball there. The line of the pitch. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. The 1-2. This one lifted in the air, left field. Nimmo has it sized up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Batting up, the catcher.
Here's Jose Trevino. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Line drive, and there's a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
That one ripped but foul. The Mets up by 2 here in the last half of the third. The 0-2. And ball 1 to LeMahieu. And another ball.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
And now the lefty wouldn't chase that time.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Fastball for a strike. Two outs. Fouled off. He was late. And the 0-2. Upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Next offering is outside.
2-2.
That one ripped left field. And it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. He sends a rocket to left. And we're level. It's 2-2.
The sun rises and Aaron Judge hits a home run. That's a pretty normal day in the world of baseball. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And now it's Juan Soto. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Two out, space is empty. Up and in. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Nimmo makes the play, and that ends the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back in the Bronx, now at the plate, DJ Stewart.
DJ
Stewart, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2015. That's in there, 0-1.
No ball. One strike.
And there's a strike.
No ball. Two strike.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Outside corner, there's a strike. One down, base is empty.
That's the
Close
ball.
one, doesn't get the call.
One ball, one
And the
strike.
count is 1-1. And another ball.
2 balls.
All
One strike.
tied up. Top half of inning number 4. That
No.
one misses. 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
The 3-1. And that one fouled off. And a 3-2. Good job to fight that one off. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Five foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like. But you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
And the pitch. And there's
That's
ball
4.
4.
Take it back.
That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. He's 0 for 1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Rodon sets and deals. Ball 1 there. Just missed. Next offering misses. And the count is 3-1. Man at first, 1 away. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound. But, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this. But he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And Bader is set down. And there's 2 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Now, Brandon Nimmo, 1 for 2. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Way out front for strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
The next offering misses. 2-2.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
That one not close. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2 left for the Mets. Score remains 2-2. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, ready to go, bottom 4. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton as the lefty gets to work. And ball 1.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And another ball.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Rizzo batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Now a fly ball to right center. Bader should have it. And makes the grab. 2 down.
Now that second baseman, Gleyber.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. Flying to right his first time. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
High fly ball, right field. Marte under it. He's got it, and that is that. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. Now the number 2 hitter, Jeff McNeil. As he turns on the rubber, with that good live arm delivers. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And a pitch. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Soto moving back for it. Stretches out and hauls it in.
What an outstanding effort going all the way back to the running track and leaving his feet to bring that one in. It's so tough to jump on the run like that and time it perfectly, so that was awesome.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. A switch hitter batting right. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And a good eye there. Lindor swings through that one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's a 2-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That just misses. Ball 1.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Up and in, 3-0. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Fought off foul. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. That's in the dirt. And now 2-2. Alonso leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Mets lead 1. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Back now in the Bronx. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom 5. Alex Verdugo. And the pitch. Outside. 1-0.
1-0.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground. And it goes just foul. The 1-2. That's down and in. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2-2 now. That's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
At the plate, Anthony Volpe flied to left his first time. The shortstop takes the ball. Runner at first with no outs here. Here's a 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one down the line, and foul ball. The 1-2. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. He fouls it off. We'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Pitch misses. 2-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Nimmo ranging back. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jose Trevino. Singled and scored his first time. Runner on the go. Swing and a tapper. Got him on the off-balance throw. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened. So you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
And fouled off. Kicks and fires. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-2. Man on second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. And that will end the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the DH, DJ Stewart. Rodon back to work. That one fouled off.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Swinging a foul straight back. That misses, and it's 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
The wind and the pitch. Foul ball there. All tied up, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A massive home run. And the Mets jump in front. It's 3-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Carlos Rodon is done in this one, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Victor Gonzalez, the new pitcher, the lefty from Mexico.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
One out, base is empty. And now, Brett Beatty. And first offering is fouled off. Saying 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit.
At the belt and fires. That misses. Now 1-2. Action in the pen down there. Ian Hamilton appears to be getting loose. Canely getting loose as well. Gonzalez deals and misses inside.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, you're trying to put me out of business, aren't you? And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
And he takes it himself for the out.
Good late bite on that slider, got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Mets, Harrison Bader. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Next offering is down low. Right through there for a strike. And another ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one hammered left field. That's back there. Got all of that one. That'll fire up the dugout. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 4-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Next to hit, Brandon Nimmo.
That's the ball.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. That one missing inside. Gonzalez maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Kicks and deals. Now one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And first offering is fouled off. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-2. Pitch. Just missed. The wind of the pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Juan Soto now. And that one fouled off.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Here comes the 0-1. And that's too high.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jorge Lopez preparing to come on if needed. Diekman warming up as well. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Left-hand batter waits. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now the designated
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next offering is downstairs.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And here it comes. And there's a ball. Anthony Rizzo waiting to hit for the Yankees. Judge at first, one gone. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short. It's starting to show some signs of fatigue. So let's see how much longer they let him go.
And here is Anthony Rizzo.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
2 on, 1 out. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches.
Now that second baseman, Regular Torres.
So first and second with 2 outs. Gleyber Torres now at the plate. And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. And downstairs. That's a base hit. Here comes the judge around third. Head first slide, and he's safe.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
So 2 down. Now the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. And there's a curve through for a strike. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two outs. And a count 1 and 2. The pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2. Got him. Inning over, and it could have been worse.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tommy Kahnle.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Tommy Kahnle.
Well, 1-run game, and now here is Francisco Lindor. The pitch. Kahnle, in his 9th season, he features a changeup, a 4-seamer, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Righty to the plate. The shortstop takes the ball. There's the strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to. Now, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Alonso in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7.